Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back indeed.
Every intro is a drama, you guys.
Allow it.
I hope you look forward to our intro as much as we look forward to our intro because we don't even know.
Yeah,
We
it's a
don't know.
dance. It's a dance.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. How have you been? Anything to report?
I have been good. I've been better actually. I think I'm entering into a discovery phase.
What are you discovering?
Of my own calorie deficit because see I had been through it so much until when I said since stars I now decided okay, enough is enough. I need to start swapping out some foods before I will not make it to the next episode, you guys. So I freed bread, not like I don't eat bread, but like before I would eat it every day. I swapped it out with plantain, like some boiled plantain, which has been fantastic. Better carb, better fullness, and just is the best idea. So and then I put some eggs/egg whites. You should try that combo, like volume, protein, you name it.
Yeah. Funny enough, it's like I'm now in tune with it. Like it's not.
You've gotten used to it.
I think I've gotten used to it, or maybe I've fallen off.
That's what I wanted to say. Because you told us that if we don't hear you complaining, you're not in your deficit.
So maybe I've fallen off. I mean, most times now I feel hungry in the morning. Like in the morning I feel it, but after that I'm mostly fine. I'm mostly fine.
I still feel hunger at night, like maybe before bed.
I feel it too. Early in the morning and before bed. So yeah.
I think those are the worst times.
I don't have much to report except I think I got into something bad this week. Like I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram typically. Like I just go, I check reels that people send, and I don't spend. Well, this week I spent too much time, and it's like my Instagram now knows me, so it was serving me good content. Like I saw guys that I was looking up to say this is the body I want, and
that's how they get you.
I'm telling you, every new video of every new person is the body I want, and is the body I want. And now I'm in a toxic phase where I'm thinking I can get this in 6 months.
Yeah.
So I need to bring myself out of that.
See, this thing you're saying, I'm surprised that you're just reaching here. I've been there since. You know that there's this school of thought. It's not a school of thought. I think it's a very real thing where gym goers, that everybody else, like, you are fit, everyone is looking at you like, oh wow, you look really good, and you are not seeing that. You are just seeing the version of yourself, thanks to Instagram, that you want to be. So you're just like, God, this is my mid physique, this is my mid. So they now, like people say, gym goers like have body dysmorphia, like so much more than even the people that aren't like training that hard, which is so weird. But I think it stems from the fact that because you're putting in that effort, there's something you want to see. There's a goal, and your goal will keep changing. Like you see somebody today, you'll be like, "This is it." Yeah. Then you now see another one. You say, "Well, not so much." You even be.
They did a good job. Everyone I was seeing, it was just each one better than the last. Each one better than that's. So now I have
it's crazy
another.
Because how do they even know?
I don't know.
Like, how does the algorithm tell which? Like,
they see that you enjoy the content. Like, if you spend time on it.
I get you sending. I get them sending me like fitness content, right? I agree. But how do you send me the specific body type that I am looking to get? Like, how did you know?
They've seen that they sent you some, and then you just did not really pay much attention. And then they sent you.
Wait now, the ones I pay attention to, how did you know that person's A's body and person's B body are similar in terms of look that you are sending it? Because it's not everybody that is into fitness.
It's the algorithm. It's what's this.
It's crazy.
Similar content.
I think they are in our mind.
Yeah. So now I'm in a toxic phase where I think, you know what? Damn these cuts. I want to get back on and build my body in 6 months, which I know is.
But you know that most of these things they just end up derailing you.
Yeah, they do.
The process is the process. Whether you think it's a slow process, it takes time. The people that you see have spent years, like and moreover maintaining a fit physique and building a fit physique are so different. No, to maintain it is so much easier than to actually build it. So, we have to give ourselves some grace. We're doing our best.
Yeah.
Absolute best, you guys.
On that, I saw, actually, you sent it to me. A tweet from someone. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull it up. So, it says, it occurred to me a few days ago that some jobs I did physical interview for, and I didn't get, no. I'm going to start from the top. It occurred to me a few days ago that some jobs I did physical interview for, and I did not get, had something to do with me being fat. And it was funny to me, but first red flag is any job you have to do physical interview for. In this day and age, just do it on Teams and share your screen. Don't stress me.
Assuming the job is outside Nigeria, it might be the person tweeting might have been tweeting from Nigeria, and I think a lot of jobs are in Nigeria. I'm not very sure where they are at. I'm just saying that. And other countries, right? There's many countries where most people are not working remotely or something like that. So it might be a regular thing, or maybe not. I don't know.
Let's unpack this tweet. Do you think this is a real thing?
Lots to unpack.
Do you think?
So my own question, follow-up question. You go.
No, do you think it's a real thing that people are denied job opportunities based on their weight, because they are fat? That's one. And then the second layer is, let's now leave the job aside. Do you think people are treated differently based on their weight?
Okay, so for the job, my own question was that, first of all, which job did you apply for? Is it manual labor? Yes. So is it something that they are looking at it that you will not be able to carry something, which is a valid concern? Because, I mean, if it's something you need the person physically for, but then, that aside, it may not even be that, right? There's the physical aesthetics of just looking a certain way, and then maybe the person just felt like
it doesn't match their vibe.
There's a vibe they are going for. Like there's a place we go to. I don't want to mention them, but there's a place we go to that I feel like the people they hire look a certain way in terms of size. Almost like when they are writing the job, they will be like, if you are a size 6 and up, don't apply.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So, like, if you notice it, it's a thing. So some people might actually have it, maybe intentionally or not. They will not they will just want a certain look, and then it might also be a personal thing for the person interviewing that they prefer, not a preference, just a thing that.
So long and short is, you think this is a real thing? You think?
No, I do. Yeah. I think it happens. I think it happens more than we realize, and I think it's something that you don't even know how bad until you are in that specific situation, and then you are like, oh wow, so this is it. Because if you are not a certain size, you just wouldn't know. Except someone told you, how will you know? Nobody will treat you that way.
Sure.
So,
what I know that I see a lot for people that are fat in Nigeria that they go through is that they lose a lot of their personality.
Everything.
Because of the way like they lose their name to begin with. That's the first thing you lose if you're fat in Nigeria, because they just change your name to Biggie.
See?
They just automatically your name just changes.
It's true. Yeah. But then what is worse is that it's not even only that. You lose your personality to any little thing. It may not even be like, you have hearing difficulties. They will give you that you don't hear. Like, they just call you deaf. The equivalent of that in maybe the language that you are from. They do it and it's nothing. If you can't see, they will just call you blind in the equivalent. Like, it's something they do to every aspect. It's not just like the person that everybody knows, the biggie that everybody knows in the environment. You never even thought of it that this biggie. What's your real name? Yeah. What's your government name?
I went to university with some people that were named Biggie. I'm sure I don't know their first name because it's just now I don't like, they never complained, but now that I think about it, I'm sure they didn't. At some point, they probably didn't like it. Like, just call me by my name, you know.
And there's people that are no more big, but now you're already Biggie. So how would they go? Is it ex-Biggie they call you? Or if you are slim, they will call you Lekpa, or they will call you are small, they will call you Smally. many people don't like. It's not just about being big. Some people feel insecure about being small. Some insecure about being too slim. Like, just don't call them their name, at the very least.
So in your own experiences, not like you are fat, but
can you see what we are talking about?
But
they also people, call me Biggie. Which one is in your own experience?
And people no, because over the years your weight has changed from maybe being slim to being on the upside a little to coming back down.
They said that I was fat. So I'm not fat anymore.
Anyways, I'm saying your weight has fluctuated over the years.
Yeah.
Did you notice that people treated you differently over that weight change? And which one did they treat you better in?
Obviously, they always treat you better if you are not fat. There's no circumstance in which you'll be treated. But I think for me, it's not the treatment. It's not like they treated me like a certain way. I would say, maybe comments or those side comments. Compliment. I mean, I don't think it's compliment. Just comments like, oh, wow, hey, you are enjoying. When someone started telling you that you are enjoying, hey, now wow. They just don't want to say it, so you can already tell that maybe that's where the person, or that's what the person is trying to say. And sometimes people say it. Sometimes maybe their expression just show it. Other times it's like they will attach it or give you an excuse and say, okay, maybe you had a child, but still, man, this is your cheeks that is coming out, So in terms of being treated different, I won't say a treatment, but yeah, you must be ready to get comments if it's a thing. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we did ask on Instagram. And I think we got a few responses back.
We did.
So let me see if I can go through them fairly quickly. So off the bat, one says, yes, I go to people's house and they serve me protein and healthy meals. Nice gesture, but I mean, that's not bad now.
The issue is not with the weight, it's with the fitness. So you cannot just be fit in peace. Okay, do you think that 100% of my life I'm eating healthy? Just give me what you guys will eat. It's not like I'm going to live there. It's just a one-time thing, right?
So you feel like they catered, but is that not just a good host?
It is, but sometimes it's I don't care for it. Not like I'm offended or anything. I'm just you don't have to. So that's what I think, Sha.
Okay, the next one here I have is about being small. You say, yep, mostly negatively. Too small, too thin. Are you sick? Do you have AIDS? Yeah.
That, you see what I was saying, that it's your size. It doesn't, if you are too much to one side, then you start to get these things.
Yeah.
Any more?
No, they're small. When I increased from size 6 or 8 to size 12, 14, people really loved how I look. Now I'm size 16, over 100 kg. Some old say I look okay, but I shouldn't increase. Okay, some people say I look okay, but I shouldn't increase. Others will say I should work on my weight. So it's more negative comments now. I think
that happens. I think especially in Nigeria, places in Africa, I feel like they also don't want you, as much as they say, they don't want you to be overweight, they also don't want you to, they don't even know the idea of what your normal weight should be like. I think the idea of, is skewed of what, especially women, for example, what your normal weight should look like, especially in Nigeria, for example. They just feel like you should always try to have some curves. It doesn't matter if that curves is costing you your health or your life. They're like, why? So you look and you're like, oh, I'm 30, 40 kg overweight. I need to lose this weight. And somebody is just there thinking, you looked better before now. Why do you know
we have in some culture in Nigeria, we have fattening room where they fatten you up.
Before you get married.
I think it's just a cultural thing.
It is. And we should get that culture, please. Let's focus on health.
Well, I have one more. I remember people asking me when I got married, or pregnant because I was adding weight.
As in, like after she got married, people asking if she was pregnant. No, yeah, it's an offense. So if you marry like this, it's either you get pregnant or you better not add weight. Small, but you just eat like this. They'll start asking you that. Congrats.
So yeah, I guess long and short is people do experience
for sure
a variation of treatment based on how they
look. But it's not based on how you look, yes, but it's not even just because you were fat. It's just because you don't look like the average person.
Yeah.
So that difference makes them, feel they are entitled to have an opinion about you just because you don't fit
into the
norm. So
into the average.
It's a thing. It's a thing more, and the people that have been overweight, like extremely, always share how, they also someone. I think a couple of people have mentioned how you have to be the funny friend, you have to be the funny person in the room because you have almost like you have nothing else to show. You get for yourself because nobody else sees anything that you are except that you are overweight. Yeah. Right. So, but if you make people laugh and all, then maybe it's like, okay, we want to be around you because you are funny, you are nice to talk to. So you end up even maybe even making friendships because not with someone you choose. It's just that nobody will have you, something like that. You get so, and that's just friendships. Imagine how it is in relationships.
Yeah.
So.
I've actually seen comments from people where they say that they've actually noticed people treat them way better after they lost weight.
Before
like, people see
of
them,
course.
people
yeah.
So
and many people even get offended by it. They're like, okay, like men will say, oh, maybe you had a couple of ladies you were talking to and all, they didn't even send you anything. Next thing they see you after a while and they're like, oh wow, this person, you're looking good. Or next thing, they are the ones chasing you, they're the ones calling you, but like all of a sudden everyone is like much more responsive to you. And now you are offended by the fact that they do not even want to listen to you just because of how you looked. So yeah, I think it's a reality. But that being said, I will always say that there's in my adulthood I would say that something I've come to realize is that there's things that we have control over and there's things we do not have control over.
Yeah.
One of those things is your weight and how you look.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, my hand is bent, and what will I do about it? That's the way it's bent. I cannot change myself. God made me. If you don't like my hand bent, go and make your own human being.
Yeah.
You can be in that like the same. But if it's something that you can put in more effort, why not? You get right?
Yeah.
If you can look better, why not? If you can be in better health, because there's no time that you are overweight especially if you are majorly overweight, that you are in good health. So it doesn't even help you. Or if you're even underweight, it's not even just like being fat, being too fat, being too thin. It's not good for you in any way. And when you're looking for opportunities in life, you want to put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
You get. So you wouldn't dress a certain way if you're going for a certain job interview, right? You wear, you want to look your best.
Yeah.
So same thing.
So every day you present your best self.
You try to present your best. So unfortunately or fortunately,
this is the world we live in.
This is the world we live in. And lucky for us, we get to choose how we can look, right?
Yeah.
By choosing
you can do something
the right
about
thing. You can,
it.
That's the one thing you can actually do something about. So what's stopping you? That extra, like eating junk or eating the wrong way, you are not doing yourself any favor in any way. Whatever enjoyment you are feeling is just in the moment of eating that food. The moment you stop it, you go back to the struggle of, oh God, I don't, because most times even you yourself don't like it. You just have to live with it. So, I think if you can, why not do something about it? Put yourself in a more favorable position. That's what I think.
All right. Time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we've said a lot. If you have experiences you want to share, email us.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comment section. Let us know how people have treated you based on
good or bad.
how you look, good or bad. At either end of the of the scale, overweight, underweight. We know it's a real thing. And like Rolly said, this is one thing you can actually do something about.
Yeah.
And if you are trying to do something about it, if you want to do something about it, please feel free to reach out to us.
Watch our previous videos. We talk a lot about what to do, where you can start from, practical steps.
But let's say you are lazy and you don't want to watch.
You don't want to
watch us yapping.
Okay.
Then just reach out. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be magical.
It's not going to be a walk in the park.
It's not going to be a walk in the park.
Even we like this, we are not walking in the park.
Yeah, of either end. It takes a lot of work to add weight and to stay consistent. So, but reach out, let us know, and we'll do our best to help you. Thanks for spending the time.
Thank you.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay. Bye.